to Christian Hayes. Kelvin Hopkins Jr. going to keep it and forces his way in as Army marches in, capping off the drive. 16 plays, and Army's got their first touchdown here in 2019.
And Hopkins finishing with the touchdown. He tied a school record a year ago with 7
on an 8. Hopkins Jr. looking to throw, as you said, flings it out there, he's got a man, and it's a touchdown! Cal Walker, 17-yard strike with 3:58 to go, and Army's on top by 6, capping an 18-play, 96-yard drive by that man, Brent Davis. Here's the touchdown, Ross.
And that is why you don't listen to me. They came with pressure. Kel Walker wide open. That's a
Coy in the backfield. They give it to him straight ahead. Touchdown, Black Knights. They capitalize off the turnover. Army marches it right down Michigan's throats. 5 minutes and 12 seconds, time of possession.
Check out the left side of this offensive line. Jackson Deaton, Alex Herndon. Pow! That's some power football, man. Want to play and what they're accustomed to playing.
First down and goal at the 1-yard line. 30 rushes rather, no passes for Army. Hopkins with the quarterback sneak.
Sure looked like he got in from our angle.
And it looks like they're going to give it to him.
Going on the field, touchdown.
Sandy McCoy in the backfield. Hopkins turns it up. Hopkins dives. Touchdown, Army. Kelvin Hopkins gives Army.
Here's our first pitch of the day. It's lost to Kel Walker, their most explosive player on offense, and he shows you why. Touchdown, Army. Drive if you're Jabari Laws.
And this is exactly what you want to talk about. Talk about being disciplined at the pitch. But the problem is the alley support has to be there.
On the board. So also interesting storyline to follow here. Extra.
Get giddy. We don't want to panic. Success within the game is something to watch here as it develops. Right?
Molly, thanks very much. Jabari Laws has it. Sideline. Touchdown, Army. That. So with that extra point by David Cooper out of the Alamo Dome.
And rightfully so. Jabari Laws coming out the backside. Great lead blocking by Slomka. A cut block on the second level.
1-yard gain, 2nd and 9. Here's the pitch to Walker. He's got room. Walker, touchdown, Black Knights.
2 defenders to get Kel Walker to the edge. So great second level blocking and cutting.
That's right. So a 16-yard Kel Walker touchdown run puts Army up 24-7 with 10-4. This has been 8-minute offense for Army to close things out here. Give to Slomka, and he is into the end zone for another Black Knight touchdown run.
Doing their ground game. Let's take another look. Connor Slomka on the dive underneath and just keeps the feet churning.
Giving Slomka a shot to get into the end zone. 13 plays, 70 yards.
As a center was not by design.
No, it wasn't. Versatility. Toss it here. It's a touchdown. Ortiz Hobbs waltzes in as Army caps the march. They've got a 6.
This is really the only called pitch play they have. 2 blockers in front. Look, I said touchdown right there because I knew Jackson Deaton's just on a to only be used in an emergency situation, but Christian Anderson might be the emergency.
Christian Anderson in the ball game, hands off to McCoy, and McCoy, first play of the quarter, totes it in for the Army touchdown.
Score a touchdown every play Anderson's in so far. They give it to McCoy, well blocked, and McCoy, known more as a blocker, makes a really nice. A lot of poverty, and West Point was a way out for him and his family.
Yep. Here's Anderson to the air, got an open man. It's Hobbs right into his hands. Nobody's going to catch Ortiz Hobbs. Touchdown, Army. They go to the air to the.
Hobbs is on the right side of your screen, left side now. He just goes right down the seam. And it looked like Gatling, number 4, was late in his coverage responsibility. That's what they're right away.
10-play drive. Slumka right up the gut. And Connor Slumka takes it in for the touch mark. Here's a look back.
Pretty methodical right side of the line. They both blocked down. J.B. Hunter, the right tackle, 55. What a...
Our associate director here today. First down into the end zone. Touchdown. Army totes it in. Bernard.
Just a fullback dive to the left side. You'll see down blocks from these two guys, and Barnard goes right over them. Once again, they go to the soft spot with the linebackers off the ball.
Anderson turns, hands off. Bolton. Does he get in? Yes! Powered his way in. Did Rashad Bolton.
Quarterback sneak. There's nobody over the center.
Anderson turns, hands off. Atkins takes it in for the touchdown. Caps the drive off. Today, here's Slumka trying to take it in, and Connor Slumka, touchdown Army. He's on first and goal. Hopkins Jr. into the pit, and Hopkins Jr. touchdown, touchdown.
He can push.
I think you're right on the money on this one again. Did it earlier in this end zone for this end of the field. Hopkins stretching, touchdown.
Talk about the character they want to have on their football team.
22 carries for Hopkins. To the end zone, touchdown. In there to Cam Harris. Yeah, I think they're all stunned. From the gun, McMillan bobbled it, reeled it in. Pressure coming, ball came loose. Picked up by Army. Army's got it. Trying to take this back for the touchdown. And they will. No flags. 46.
One of the best high school programs in the country, and again, there's guys on this roster from everywhere. It's really cool.
Second and goal, end zone, open man, and a touchdown, Army.
This is a great throw by. And they get right back to it, line it up, and go for two.
Hancock on the toss. He gets all 8 points on that drive for Army.
Backer in place of Kearney. For Army. Up and over, and a touchdown for McCoy.
If you watch, no defender was able to get up and meet.
Hopkins 5 for 25 rushing on this drive. Big carry by McCoy, bullying his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Sandon McCoy would not be denied. It's his second touchdown of the day, and Army within a PAT of tying the score on the 9.
Just pushing and cutting and bodies. It's hard a lot of times as the defense to even watch for him trying to get the ball to Cam Robinson.
They're going to run an end around here, and that's going to be a first down run. Still on his feet, diving for the end zone, and touchdown Army. A little trickeration there is Jalen Moy.
On the option. Nice job by the offensive lineman. Deaton getting out there, clearing that in.
Well, they may, and Hopkins or Laws, whoever's in there, better be aware the San Jose State team leads the country with 13 picks. Pass caught over the middle. No interception there. Touchdown. Calvin Hopkins. Christian Hayes. Sweet. And McCoy's in there now behind Anderson. McCoy gets it. Sandon McCoy. Touchdown Army. They cap the march
For the end zone.
Yeah.
Nice job with the push by the left side of the offensive line.
Christian Anderson. And touchdown. The signal comes and Army's got the touchdown. Great call, partner, and they punch it in for the score. They're going off.
They went with the hurry up. Slumka comes in and drive blocks.
Down 11. Pressure coming, a ton of room. Anderson takes off. Christian Anderson still running, comes back inside. Anderson, touchdown! Christian Anderson.
And we said this the last time we were here.
Yes, we
There's
did.
no quitting. It's a quarterback draw. Sandon McCoy gets a nice block downfield on Aguayo. Look at the hustle by Kel Walker to run some interfact.
That's Walker. Here's Laws. Laws walks in. Touchdown Army. Jabari Laws on 4th down. They take it in for the score. The Laws won that time. In 7 minutes.
It's so often the fullback dive that to instead have Laws taking.
Jabari Laws back into the game. Wants to throw and does. Got a man wide open in the middle of the field. I mean, wide open. Cam Harrison. Harrison. Touchdown Army. No flags. 87-yard play.
On the right hash, McCoy the fullback, Walker and Hobbs the slot backs. Laws takes the snap, hands off McCoy, bouncing through to the goal line. Touchdown Army. Mass 4-yard line. McCoy is the fullback, unbalanced line to the left. Laws takes the snap, hands off McCoy, left side, spins into the end zone. Touchdown Army. Sandon McCoy for the second time in this opening quarter, finding the end zone, and the Black Knights are back on top with 4 minutes to go in this first quarter. It's 13-7 Black Knights. 12 minutes left in the second quarter. Second and goal for Army from the UMass 5. Here's a pitch. Laws to McCoy, and he sprints in for the touchdown. The trifecta, 3 opening half touchdowns for Sandon McCoy. He's been living in the end zone here today, and the Black Knights open up a 20-7 lead with 11:48 to go. Play clock down to 5, down to 4 seconds. Jabari back under center, 2 seconds on the play clock. He's going to have to be quick. Snaps it, hands off Slomka, running left, and he goes right in for the touchdown. Connor Slomka untouched off the left side. Another touchdown for the Black Knights. 9:34 left in the second quarter, and Army's opens up a 20-point lead. On the right hash, McCoy behind Jabari Laws. Here's a pitch left side. Artis Hobbs cuts back to the 5, lowers his helmet to the end zone. Touchdown Army. Artis Hobbs finding the end zone with 56 seconds left in the first half for Hobbs, his second rushing touchdown of the season, and the Black Knights just pouring it on here. A 34-7. Waiting, McCoy behind him, fakes the handoff to McCoy. Now Jabari keeps it, thought about the pitch, and now he's going to run free. 25, 30-yard line, in the clear, 40-yard line, near midfield, on his feet, defenders chasing Jabari Laws, down the near sideline to the 20, inside the 15, the 5. Kelvin. Waiting, gonna run right with it, keep it, cuts back to the 5, takes a defender head on and works his way in for the touchdown. Kelvin Hopkins Jr. goes in from 9 yards out. The senior Hopkins, his 6th touchdown run of the season, took Tanner Davis in the end zone with him. Army at the UMass 2-yard line. Barnard, the fullback, Anderson under center, waiting, takes the snap, hands off Barnard, bullying his way to the goal line. Touchdown Army. Cade Barnard, his 2nd touchdown of the season. The Black Knights break the 50-point mark with 9:55 to play. It's 55-7, Army on top. First and goal for Army at the UMass 4-yard line. On the left hash, Jamel Jones takes the snap, runs left. He's in for the touchdown. For Army at the VMI 4-yard line. Laws under center. Jabari keeps it, runs left, hit at the 1, goes in for the... Is the fullback, Kelvin, waiting for the snap. Hands off Slomka, right side, hit at the 2, pushes the ball out. Looks like it came loose. Did he break the plane of the goal line before the ball came out? Looks like Slomka got back on top of the football. It's a touchdown. A touchdown for 10 for the Black Knights from their own 41. Ball between the hashes, 2 receivers in on the play. Hopkins fakes the handoff to Slomka, late pitch. This is Kel Walker, 45-yard line. Cuts back into VMI territory. Going to be a foot race down the far sideline. Kel Walker to the 20-yard line. Kel Walker is gone. The VMI 3-yard line. Hopkins under center waiting. Kelvin gives Slomka right side, surfing over the pile toward the goal line. Touchdown! Touchdown Army. Connor Slomka takes it in as he body surfed over the pile of blockers and defenders into the end zone for the Skupka. Behind Hopkins. Kelvin waiting, fakes the handoff to Slomka, keeps a 40-yard line, 45-50. Some open running room for Kelvin Hopkins. A cutback at the 30-yard line, far sideline of the 15. Kelvin Hopkins is gone. Kelvin Hopkins, a VMI 8-yard line. Ball on the right hash, Slomka the fullback. Handoff Connor. Left side cuts back to the 5, and he waltzes in for the touchdown. Spotted between the hashes, 2 receivers in on the play. Christian Anderson waiting under center. Anderson pivots, runs right to the 5, and he heads in for the touchdown.
McCoy behind Hopkins Jr. The toss to McCoy. McCoy's got a block, and he's got a touchdown. Army marches right down and scores to take the early lead, a 3-yard run. Army with a 3-wide set. Hopkins Jr. hands off, touchdown McCoy. Sandon McCoy is 2nd of the night. This one, a 7-yard run. Or flight from here, by the way, where he's from. Up the gut, Slomka gets through there. Uses the block and Slumka's in. Touchdown! Connor Slumka totes the rock in. 30-yard run. Arms in motion. He'll stay out now. There's the pitch. And a block and a touchdown! Malik Hancock.
Anderson on a counter, trying to keep it, trying to get to the edge, and he is in. Touchdown, Army!
Watch them pull around, and then it's the counter and the great patience by the quarterback to set up the block, and the block by Herndon is a decleater, the best you can do.